Hello everyone, in this video today I will talk about the minor version of the functional harmonic progressions. We will start the concept by using the mnemonic device 36251. Then I'm going to translate this into Roman numerals, and this time the minor version of the Roman numerals. Okay, one would be minor 1, a fifth up will be a major 5, another fifth up will be a diminished 2, a fifth up would be a major 6, a fifth up would be a major 3, a fifth up from 3, we have two versions of the 7 chords. The first one would be the major 7. It's built off of the subtonic, which is the flat 7 in the minor key, and then another one would be the regular diminished 7 chord, and then a fifth up from the 7 chord would be the minor 4. Now I'm going to translate this Roman numerals into staff paper, into notes. Just going to imagine that we are in the key of C minor. So one would be Do, Mi, So. So, Ti, Re. Do not forget about the natural sign. And then Ti, Re, Fa. And since the diminished 7th is a diminished triad, we need to use the first inversion of it to avoid the tritone from the bass to one of the upper voices. So I'm going to invert it so that it's in first inversion. Re, Fa, Ti. So this is the major 5. This is the 7 diminished 6. This is the minor 1. And the 2 chord is also a diminished triad, so we need to use the first inversion of it. So it would be Fa, Le, Re. This is 2. Diminished 6, this would be Fa, Le, Do. And then the major 6, Le, Do, Mi. And then Mi, So, Te. And then the major 7 chord would be Te, Re, Fa. Right, let's finish this up with the Roman numerals. Okay, next step, I'm going to group these chords together. The minor 1 chord is on its own, and the 5 and the 7 chord, they are under the same group. So are the 2 and the minor 4, and the major 6, the major 3, and the major 7. So I will do the same here. Now I'm going to draw arrows that show the progressions. And from the 1 chord, you can progress to any of these chords. And then the 5 and the diminished 7 can progress to the 1 chord. And the diminished 2 and the minor 4 can progress to major 5 or the diminished 7. And the major 6 can progress to either 2 or 4, 3 to 6, major 7 to major 3. Okay, there are some more progressions that are not showing on this diagram, which I'm going to show right now. So we can progress from 5 to 6, which is a deceptive progression. And from 4 to 2, from 4 or 2 to 1, from 3 to 4. These are all of the exceptions. Now I'm going to talk about the functions. It functions the same as the major version of it. So the 1 chord would function as a tonic chord, and then the 5 and 7, they are of dominant function, and the 2 and 4, they are of subdominant function. And the functions of these chords are ambiguous. It depends on where they are. If they are placed right after the 1 chord, and sometimes after the 5, then they will function as a prolongation of the function of the previous chord. For example, from 1 to major 3, the 3 chord will function as a tonic chord. From 5 to 6, the 6 will function as a tonic chord as well in the deceptive progression context. Now I'm going to show some examples of the harmonic progressions. We will start from the simplest one, which will be from 1 to 5 back to 1. Do, mi, so, so, ti, re, do, mi, so. Okay, let's do 1 to 7 diminished 6 back to 1. Do, mi, so, re, fa, ti, do, mi, so, do. Let's have some play-go progression. What about from 1 to 4 back to 1? Do, mi, so, fa, le, do, mi, so. What about from 1 to minor 4 to diminished 2 back to 1? Do, mi, so, fa, le, re, do, mi, so. Okay, what about this? From 1 to 4 to 5 to 1, a classic progression. Do, mi, so, fa, le, do, so, ti, re, do, mi, so. Let's have a deceptive progression with a deceptive cadence. What about 1 to 6, 5 to 6? Do, mi, so, fa, le, re, so, ti, re, le, do, mi. What about this? We'll build the longest progression from 1 all the way to the left of the diagram to major 7, to major 3, to major 6, to 4, to 5, to 1. Do, mi, so, te, re, fa, mi, so, te, le, do, mi, fa, le, do, so, ti, re, do, mi, so, do. And let's do a couple more. What about from 1 to 3 to 4 to 1? So 1, 3, 4, 1. Do, mi, so, te, fa, le, do, so, ti, re, do, mi, so, do. If you refer to this map, you should be able to come up with your own acceptable, functional, diatonic, and minor version of the harmonic progressions. Thank you so much for watching. I have created a music analysis playlist on my YouTube channel. I hope you will go check it out. Thank you so much for watching.